Right, metalheads. This is DJ REM from Rock Addict Radio, and I have Lakey from the band Devil's Train on the line. How you doing, man?
Hi, Spencer. Hi. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. I have to tell you, I don't know if you saw in the email how I heard about you guys, but I actually was I was searching on Spotify, and you guys came up on Spotify, and so I listened to a couple tracks, and I was like, oh my god. So
Cool.
I was very glad Spotify hooked me up with you.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's great.
So
It's nice. Yeah, nice to reach out through the States. I mean, from Europe. It's great. It's great that what we did with the Devil's Train made a good impression.
yes, very much so. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and start by obviously, mentioning yourself and what your spot in the band is, and then also the other members of the band and what their spots are. We'll start there.
hmm So it was around 2009, November 2009, that I came in contact with Leah. Leah is the singer of the band. He's also the singer in Mystic Prophecy, power metal band, German-based.
Yep, I know that band.
And we started talking about this vision we had about making a band, heavy rock and roll kind of party all night, all day, this kind of music. And we realized that we were clicked immediately with music and everything. The ideas were like flowing from one to another, very I don't know, very clicking to each other. And a little bit later on, in the beginning of 2010, Leah met York, the drummer from Stratovarius, and he popped the idea to him, and York liked the idea, so we gave him some songs, and he liked them. That's how it started. The whole thing started. In the summer of 2010, we started recording the drum tracks and some basic guitar tracks. And later on, York suggested Yari, the bassist, ex-Stratovarius bassist, was also an amazing player, and his playing was like the perfect missing link to the whole thing. So that's how the whole thing started. We had a great chemistry with the guys ever since. It's great.
Very cool, very cool. And so, how often are you guys all able to get together and practice?
So it's a bit difficult. I know it's a bit difficult because I live in Greece. Leah and York live in Germany, and Yari lives in Norway. So the meeting point is like somewhere in the middle in Germany. Yeah, and in June I was in Dortmund in York's place, and we worked on the songs a little bit, rehearsed to get ready a little bit for the upcoming first concert of the band in a German festival called Summer Breeze, this Wednesday coming on the August 15th. Everything is pretty much ready for the whole thing. We really cannot wait to go out there and play for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be cool. So that'll be your first live show together.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty big festival? Is it bringing a lot of people?
Yeah, it's like lots of pretty well-known bands from the metal scene. Bands like I don't know, Rage, Firewind are participating, I think, and lots of names. I cannot really think of them right now. Anyway, but it's a big festival. I mean, there's a lot of people gathering every year in it, and it's gonna be great to play in in front of a lot of people.
Yeah, that'll be killer, man. So what
Yeah.
kind of instruments do you guys use? Is there a particular type that you always have to have?
Instruments, like, I mean, the band is like a three-piece, like a drums, bass, and guitar, and the vocalist. and the setup is pretty much simple. Just it's the songs actually that make the difference into the whole thing. It's not like a specific setup needed or anything, or it's just me and my Les Paul, Yari and his bass, his six-string bass, and double bass drums, of course, from York. York is an amazing drummer, amazing guy. It's really my privilege and my honor to play with him.
Cool, man. So what got you into music? What influences did you have growing up that made you want to do this kind of thing?
Me personally?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I started when I was 14 years old. Just saw Gary Moore on the television playing some of his amazing, guitar playing, soloing songs that he does, and I said that was it. It was it was the spark that started the whole thing. Started the whole thing. So it's. Later on, I just started playing with local bands here, playing covers and everything, and soon I realized that this was my thing. I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it, with original songs. I started, working on my own music and everything, and it's things increase a little bit difficult, but once you have your own vision, your own dream, you can just go after it, and everything can happen. And this is living proof. What happens now with Devil's Train is an amazing thing that we signed to this great record label. It's called Ear Music, and this Ear Music label has bands like Deep Purple, Europe, Chicken Foot, amongst other bands like Foreigner. And the list goes on and on. Amazing. So the whole thing is so exciting for us right now.
Yeah, that don't sound too bad. Sounds like you got into it with a good place. Good deal.
Yeah, it is.
Where did you guys record this album at?
So it's the whole album was recorded in a studio in the south of Germany. Studio that Leah works on it as a producer. Leah is a producer on it. He's in somehow cooperation with this recording studio, and he does all his work into the studio. So we just recorded there. The studio's name is Music Factory. It's in the town of Kempten in the south of Germany. It's like near to the border of Austria and Switzerland, somewhere there. And it's an amazing place. So we just took our time. I was staying there in the studio and just working on the songs, and everything was flowing. The whole music was flowing so perfectly. It was great. The original drum recordings, as I said, started in the summer of 2010. The whole recording was completed in the March 2011, and then on the mix was done in Fredrik Nordstrom's studio in Göteborg in Sweden, and this is how it is actually. That's how it happened.
Okay, good deal, man. And now, the artwork of the cover is amazing. Who did that for you?
This guy is an amazing graphics designer. His name is Jonas Kavalek. He's a German guy. He has worked with Leah on Mystic Prophecy album covers also, the last 3 or 4 I think. And he is an amazing artist. I mean, the whole thing, this devilish train with a woman on top, it's coming out of the tunnel, straight out of hell, and everything is it's amazing.
It is. It's awesome. And the reason I asked is because I really, as a fan of music, I really appreciate bands that actually put time and effort into the cover work of their albums, because today a lot of bands don't do that. The last thing I want to see is a picture of the band on the cover. I want to see artwork. I mean, the album is art, so let's finish off, complete the cycle with some really cool art on the cover. So great job, and I thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, man. I mean, it's it's people really like to see uh, some good physical product. I mean, a CD with a lot going on, and I mean, it helps people connect with the band more. So it's a good thing to have it. Bands that don't have it, I mean, it's a bit, as you said, it's people really appreciate some good stuff like this.
Yeah, I mean, if you see an Iron Maiden cover, you know it's Iron Maiden. You don't even, that's all you know. You know it.
Exactly.
Or Megadeth. You know it's Megadeth. So it's very cool. So how did you guys come up with the name Devil's Train? How did that get picked for the name for the band?
So it's actually, the answer always it's always under your nose. It's as simple as that. Just trying to find a name like that has the word devil in. So it's like catchy from the very beginning. So it's like the music also inspired us. I mean, when you have like songs like Roll the Dice or Room 6664, really fast and aggressive and double bass, very strong, and so this whole thing gives an impression, that's the power that comes out, the feeling and the spontaneity and all this energy coming out of the song. So this gave us, this vibe, this train, like speeding train vibe, something very powerful that has already started moving, and it's impossible to stop. So it's like this high energy music thing. Then the name came out, this concept. I mean.
Very good. And where can people find out more about Devil's Train? What social sites and websites and places can they go?
Yeah, yeah. The most important is you can check out the band from devilstrain.com. It's a the basic website. Other than that, of course, we have the Facebook page. You can log in Facebook, and if you type Devil's Train, you can find the Facebook page. A lot of stuff going on in there. Announcements about concerts, about other events that coming into the near future and everything. Pictures, the video clips, of course, and we have. I didn't mention on this conversation. We have two video clips of two of our songs. One is "Sweet Devil's Kiss," and the other is the cover we have into the album. It's the American Woman cover from Guess Who. All of this you can find it on the Facebook page, on the official website devilstrain.com, and also MySpace, Twitter. You can find the band everywhere, pretty much everywhere.
Okay, good. And do you have merchandise for sale as well?
Yeah, you can find also into the official website. You can find links that direct you to the website that sells, the T-shirts and stuff. Also, you can find links that I can send you to Amazon websites, linking to the album. You can buy the album. You can digitally download the MP3s of the album. You can buy the physical product also. Yeah.
Okay, good deal. So what would I have to do if I wanted to order a CD and have you guys sign it? How would that, could you make that happen for me?
Actually, this is I don't know. It's a bit difficult for us to get in to I mean, have already signed CDs available for selling, and but the best thing, I think, and through concerts would be great.
Right.
To have it,
Right. Oh yeah. With you guys spread out so far, that's gonna be a tough thing to coordinate. So.
Yeah. I mean, really looking forward to start, playing. This is our first gig in 4 days time from now, from today, and really looking forward to the next ones. So we can, we have this amazing, enthusiastic comments from all over the world. From the U.S., from Europe, from Asia, from Japan, and everywhere. I mean, people liking the album very much, asking us when can we come to their place and
Right.
play concert. Really looking forward. Really cannot wait to do this. I mean, obviously, this kind of music is a concert kind of thing. This is high energy stuff. It's supposed to be played in concert. I mean.
Right. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, this question is for you specifically. If I grabbed your iPod or your MP3 player from you right now, what would I find you listening to?
Yeah. I really like bands like Blackstone Cherry, for example. I really like this dirty rock and roll kind of thing going on. Bands like this. I really like the American approach to the whole rock and roll thing. It's always amazed me all through the years. I was in the beginning of June. I was in Germany in the Metal Fest, and I saw Wasp. Wasp is an old band from the '80s. Yeah, but I was seeing all this energy coming out and all this deadly rock and roll kind of thing they have, and I was saying, wow, this is the thing I like the most. So Blackstone Cherry, for example, I really like this approach. This. Other than this, I like Alter Bridge. I like the Blackbird album a lot because there's a lot of very well defined kind of style they have. I like the voice of Miles Kennedy and everything. Mike Tremonti's amazing guitar work. This stuff I have in my cell phone and everything. And what else? I'm really fan of the rock and roll thing, and I have stuff from Rolling Stones, until 2012 stuff, bands, new stuff. I really enjoy listening to everything.
Very cool. So do I. My tastes in music are very wide range. So cool, man. So what sets you guys apart from all the other bands out there? Why should people buy your album? Why should people come to your show? What do you bring that other bands don't?
Well, actually, it's we are not trying to reinvent rock and roll from the beginning. This music exists for so many decades now. But the message of the whole thing is like rock and roll party music, and enjoying playing it live and sharing it with the audience. Of course, it's as heavy as it gets. The whole thing is heavy, but the spirit of it is rock and roll kind of thing. And so people who really like this have this like 70s, 80s nostalgia to the whole music. Could really connect to the whole thing, connect to our music. But on the other hand, just because bands, the guys from the band have been playing in metal bands for so many years, strong metal elements into our music. So it's like a mixture of blues rock, 70s and 80s, heavier, and some metal elements. It's gonna be high energy, heavy rock and roll. If people come to our shows, I really think they are gonna enjoying this.
Yeah, I think they will too. And I tell you what, I totally agree with you with the mix of the metal and rock and blues and everything, because that's what drew me to you guys when I first heard you. I was like, this is I think you don't sound like most bands out there, but you just sound really good. There's no other way for me to say. I think you guys sound really good. So
yeah, we sounded. I think we were feeling so good when we were composing and when we were recording the whole album. We had a great feeling when Jörg came in and started recording the drums. We didn't have a clue of how this thing was going to evolve, into what we didn't know. But when Jörg started recording, we started getting this aura, this amazing, vibe from the whole thing. So when the guitars were recorded and the vocals and everything, so the energy that was coming out was amazing. So we decided that this is a really good thing that we started, and this exact vibe is what people are already receiving from listening to the album. So I think this is the most important thing that makes people like our album so far.
Yeah, well, and I wish you guys the best of luck with your show, with your coming show. I know you're obviously excited, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast. So good job, man.
Thank you so much, Spencer. Thank you.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you at a show before?
Well, there's lots of stuff. Goodness, this has happened. So many things that have happened, like electrocuted, playing, and touching the microphone and having short circuit with guitar and microphone thing, and then my lips were, electrified. Stuff like playing and playing live, and it started raining, heavy rain, and no cover on stage, so everything was so soaking wet and everything. Playing in front of like thousands of people to 5 people. I mean, every thing that so many things. Good stuff, bad stuff, everything, what else? I've had an amazing experience this year. I also played in Mystic Prophecy with Leah, his other band. I played also with them in the tour they had in April, and it was amazing to see so many people enjoying and being part, So I'm really looking forward to do this with Devil's Train. This feeling of connecting with the audience. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, cool, dude. Okay, one last crazy question for you. Who spends the most time in front of a mirror for a show, or who do you think's going to spend the most time in front of the mirror for this coming show?
In front of a mirror, like
yeah, who's going to spend the most time getting ready for the show before they go on stage?
Who? I mean, between us guys from the band?
Yeah.
Well, you have to figure out your moves. That's for sure. But I'm not really like into looking myself in the mirror. Like I have played so many times, I really know what to do on stage and everything. But of course, it's everybody's a little bit anxious to do it, and a bit nervous maybe to do everything perfect. But I'm sure everything is gonna be just great. I mean, the guys are very experienced. I also have my share of, so it's gonna be great. So looking forward to it.
Okay, man. Anything else you would like to tell the world that I haven't asked?
Well, I really hope that people like our album. I liked our music, and I really hope that that we have the chance to come into your town and play some concerts. This is an amazing thing for us. We are so excited. We like our music so much. We're actually fans of our own, album and everything. and we really like to go out there and play live and share all this good energy with the people, with the audiences.
Very cool, man. Well, once again, like I said, I wish you the best of luck with that, and
Yes,
yeah, blow them away. I'm sure you will. Once they hear the first riff, they'll be hooked.
hopefully, yeah. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything.
Okay, one last thing to ask. I always ask if the bands will make a couple of radio tags for me. So if you don't mind doing that, I'd like to do that.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so the first one can be for the radio station. Then you can say this is Lockie from Devil's Train, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com.
Hi, this is Lucky from Devil's Train, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com. Check it out, man.
Perfect. Perfect, man. Okay, and then the second one, the same thing, but say that you're listening to DJ REM at Rock Addict Radio.
DJ REM at rockaddictradio.com.
Yep.
Okay. Hi, this is Lucky from Devil's Train, and you're listening to DJ REM at rockaddictradio.com. Oh yeah!
Perfect, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Cool,
Very
man.
cool. Okay, well, thanks again for taking the time to talk to me, and please tell everybody in the band I said hello and give them horns high for me.
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, yeah, good luck, and keep in touch, man.
Keep in touch. Okay, man.
All right,
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
peace.
Bye.